Bleh. You hear how Pimp Monk will need to find a new place to bathe. Okay. What? What are we talking about? What's going on? Why are we talking about Pimp Monk's bathing habits? That's a mystery. That's one for Scoob and the gang. Faux show. Let's find out who Pimp Monk really is. Old Man Withers.
And I would have got away with it too, if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Oh, damn. Damn. Yes, I am so happy you're streaming. Just as I was like feeling all this energy, I was like, yeah, stream. And then I started doing, like the moment I started the stream, I was just like, this wave of tiredness was just like, whoosh. Oh, what? Who? When? Where? Why? What? How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Cigarette. Give me a cigarette. I'm big on TikTok now. Give me my cigarette.
Understandable. Good night. Yeah, I need to be more stoned. You know what I think it was? I spray painted some shit. Messed up my jeans. I was like so careful not to get spray paint on my jeans, but I did anyway. But anyway, I inhaled too much spray paint and now I'm tired. It's like, I like opened the garage for ventilation, but I think I still breathed in a bunch. I'm kind of high off spray paint fumes. It's a good toxic high, you know? What do you think of near-death experiences? I don't really think much of them at all. They're all the same. You don't really hear too many cool near-death experiences. It's always, you know, I left my body and I saw myself on the operating table and then I saw the light and I went towards the light and then God told me it wasn't my time and I came back. It's like blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Money for our great overlord, and none of it goes to Scotty or Paul. Good. Fuck Scotty. Fuck Paul. It's all about TJ. Amen. My brother got high siphoning gas once. I had to take care of him. You know, you got to do what you got to do in this world. Sometimes you got to huff a little gas to get by. I find that there's people who love the smell of gasoline and people who hate it. To be honest with you, at this point in my life, I don't really even smell it anymore. I remember when I was a kid, I used to feel like gasoline had a really pleasant smell. When I went to the gas station, like, Now I can't even fucking smell this shit. I have a terrible sense of smell. TJ, how should I cook this T-bone steak I just got? I don't know. I mean, I'm not much of a grill guy. I want to be. I want to get like a nice little grill. I want to do a charcoal grill. I don't really like gas grills that much. But I want to get a little charcoal grill for my backyard and shit and grill some stuff up, but I really don't know how to do that. And I can tell you how to cook it indoors if you want to know that. But, you know, honestly, there's tons of YouTube videos that'll tell you how to do it. But basically what it just boils down to is, like, I don't know. If you got a cast iron, that's probably better than a normal pan, but any pan will do as long as it transfers heat. Put some butter on that motherfucker, maybe a little oil. You can do, like, a little olive oil, a little butter, or just either one by themselves. I recommend a little bit of a mix. I always do a little mix for steak. You don't create a puddle. You know, you're not trying to fry the fucking thing. But, you know, just to coat the pan. You want to get it nice and hot. Slap that motherfucker on there. Depending on the thickness, I don't know. It depends on how thick the steak is, too. Because, I mean, you got like a big, thick one like that. You might have to finish in the oven if it's too thick. But if it's reasonably thin, you know, you probably just do like, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes per side. Just kind of eyeball it. Get the sear going. Press it down. Make sure you put a little more butter in the pan while it's in there. Don't go too early with the butter because you don't want it to necessarily get like super brown. It's not going to be bad if it is. Even burnt butter tastes pretty good. But, you know, you want to kind of butter it towards the end of the sear on the side. You know, toss some of that shit on top. Throw a little thyme and some rosemary in the pan with it. Let that flavor get on there. Maybe a little bit of garlic. Keep it, just do the whole clove. You know, like a whole peeled little, not the whole giant clove, but like, you know. I think the cloves are the little pieces, right? I don't know. Just throw some of those in there. You don't even have to peel them. It doesn't really matter. It's just there for aromatics. I wonder what Gordon Ramsay would think of Chi-J's cooking. It would probably be way too slow and tentative for him. That dude cooks with crazy confidence. But honestly, how I'm telling you to do the steak is pretty much what he does. If you go watch him cook a steak, you'll see he pretty much does most of the stuff I just told you. "30 seconds each side in cast iron. High stovetop heat, preheat, salt and pepper. 2 minutes in the oven. $500 broil done." Yeah, I mean, if you want them, you can cook it really fast like that. I don't know. I like to cook it a little slower than that, but you can definitely fucking do it quick. You want to do the super broil. If I need to finish in the oven, I go like a lower heat, cook it slow. I've always been a fan of like low and slow cooking when it comes to meats. I find that you get better results, but you gotta be more patient. I need to restore my cast iron. Yeah, it could be. Cast irons are, they're the problem children of, you know, cookery items, I guess. Culinary tools. Yeah, you can definitely serve mushrooms and onions with the motherfuckers. Saute some mushrooms and onions if you want. You can have them go in a different pan if you want to. What temp for oven? If I'm gonna finish off in the oven, I'll probably go like 350, and just kind of like check it every so often, for a couple of minutes. Really, you don't want to overcook it. Take it out a little bit before it reaches the temp you want it to, because it'll cook more as it sits and rests and such. I cook everything at 420 in oven. That's commitment. I'm honestly surprised that you do know how to cook. It sounds like well at that. Figured you're the kind of guy I just eat Uber McDonald's at 3 a.m. I am that kind of guy too. I'm fine with either one. I like fast food. I like middle of the road food. I like highfalutin, expensive food. I like cooking at home. I like eating out. I don't know. I'm just gluttonous. Gluttonous across the board, bitch. Ground control to Major Tom at Peyton. Fucking stupid Peyton, all high and shit. Delta 9 is way stronger than 8. I don't do all this Delta shit. I don't fuck with these Deltas. My wife has spoiled me to the point where I can't eat fast food anymore. I'll never be too spoiled to enjoy a fast food hamburger. There is no amount of like great top quality hamburgers that will make me not crave a shitty fast food hamburger. You know what I mean? I was thinking about this the other day as I was cooking a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Making one. I don't really think that counts as cooking. But I was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and we had some Welch's grape jelly, and I'm just like, I've had these with so many fancy jellies and jams and preserves and all that, but there's never going to be something for me that's better than the Welch's grape jelly. Not because it's actually the best, but because it's the only one that's going to tap into that childhood nostalgia. It's the only one that's going to fucking have that weird familiarity of like, oh, yes, the primeval, peanut butter and jelly sandwich from childhood. I mean, because that's why I ate when I was a kid. If I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich as a kid, it was on bunny bread with Jif peanut butter and Welch's grape jelly. That's what I ate for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because that's what my mom made. So you get those things together, that's going to be the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't care. I don't care if you fucking have one that's like homemade peanut butter, homemade preserves, home-baked bread, everything, considered in perfect proportion to one another. You make it very decadent, very adult. Try to grow up the concept, make the flavors more sophisticated. Try to get that like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking layer that flavor in there, make an adult PB&J. I'll eat that shit and I'll enjoy it. But it ain't never gonna scratch that weird little nostalgia itch, is it? I think that explains what's going on with our fucking movie industry right now. People just like, yeah, this really is garbage, but goddamn, I'm just trained to love it. Marmite and gravy sandwich, 10 out of 10 British food. That makes me feel sick to my stomach. I want new organs just to feel sick to them. You like crunchy? I do like crunchy peanut butter. Yeah. I've always had a fondness for that. To me, it breaks up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with smooth peanut butter. There's like, if you are eating that shit with white bread and jelly and smooth peanut butter, it's just all, it's not soggy, I guess, but it's all so fucking soft. To me, the crunchiness of those peanuts gives a little texture variation. I don't know. More interesting to me. Pignon season 1 of House of the Dragon. Pretty good. House of Dragon. Yeah, pretty good show. I don't know. I liked it. I said the first season would be good. So if it starts to get bad in the second season, that means my prediction is coming true. But I kind of hope it doesn't. I kind of hope it actually stays good. That'd be cool. Be nice if it could do what Game of Thrones couldn't do and stay good for the entire run of the show. That'd be dope. Creamy is better than crunchy. Creamy. Drool, 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 drool. Cry. You disturb me, Peyton. Ultimate Alien Season 3. I have no idea what that is. That's why I love onions so much. Raw onions so much. The crunch is perfect. When my dad made a hamburger, he was not good at making hamburgers. He had no idea what the fuck he was doing. My dad was just an idiot that just took like a big wad of ground beef and just cooked it. There was no seasoning. There was no flavor to it. He had no idea what the fuck he was doing. But anyway, when he did that horrible, nightmarish shit that he did, he would take a giant... I think this is the reason he could eat that shit unseasoned like that. Is, he'd just take a giant cross-section of fucking an onion. Like, I'm talking this thick. He just sliced a piece of onion out like that and just plopped that on that sandwich. For him, I think it was all about the onion for him. I don't think he gave a fuck about the ground beef, honestly. I think he just wanted that onion flavor. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Onion eating motherfucker. What a criminal. PB&J is not something that can get gentrified. Gentrified. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. I've tasted some nice peanut butter and jellies that are, you know, a little bit more upgraded, I guess, in their flavor. Disgusting. I don't like onions. I'm not Shrek. Who the fuck doesn't like onions? Even people who say they don't like onions are full of shit because there's onions in so many things that they probably don't even realize there's onions in. Like a lot of recipes call for onions and the onions kind of like dissolve in there and just leave their flavor behind. And people are like, oh, this is so good. You tell that same person to fucking, you give them something that has visible onions and like, oh, I don't like onions. Yes, you do, you stupid fuck. Quit being a moron. No one doesn't like onions. They're fucking delicious. How's your moving going? Fine. Onions on hot dogs is dope. I hate the texture of onions. Shut up. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sure. Are pickles and peanut butter good? Or is that a myth? That sounds like a myth to me. That sounds like something that people tell each other to like make them suffer. I don't think that's actually a good thing to do. Yeah, okay. I mean, so some people don't like the texture of like a raw onion. Okay, I get it. Okay, it's like too crispy or whatever. I mean, that still doesn't really make sense because like people love crispy things. There's no reason to not like an onion in any form. All onions are good. Raw, cooked, yellow, fucking white, fucking red, fucking whatever other kind there is. I don't know. They're all good. There's no fucking such thing as a bad onion. I want some onion rings now. Onion rings suck. I'll be honest with you. Onion rings are like, I don't know. I just said there was no such thing as a bad onion, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of onion rings. Which is weird because I'm a huge fan of frying things. I like fucking those like stupid onion blossoms they serve you at like Outback Steakhouse and shit. Like that little weird sauce they give you. Like eating that shit. And that's really just a giant glorified onion ring, so I don't know. I don't know how the fuck I like that thing, but I don't like an onion ring. Onion rings are the only way I like onions. You're just trash. I don't know what to tell you. You're just like, I don't know, human garbage. There's no real excuse for your existence. But whatever. I'm fine with it. I'll let you live. I didn't pay for Halloween Ends. I had enough points to cover the movie. You might not have paid for it, but you still overpaid. You still overpaid to see it. Yeah, Funyuns are pretty good. That's true. Yeah, I want an onion ring that tastes like a fucking bloomin' onion, then I'll like those motherfuckers. Does it make you uncomfortable that I'm watching you while pooping? I don't even think of you as a person, so I don't care. Do what you want. You're just words on a screen to me. You have no humanity. You have no soul. You're just a wretch. Just some wretched purveyor of words. Not even good words. Not even interesting words. The desolate words of a lost soul. I like the zesty sauce that comes with the bloomin' onions more than I like the actual onions. I mean, I think I can say with some honesty that I typically like the sauce that things come with better than I like the things that I'm dipping in the sauce. I'm a sauce man. I'm a sauce man. Skip it up, bop, bit up, bop. TJ, I'm a guy that plays guitar and loves Jesus. I'm a guy that plays Jesus and loves guitar. So we have a lot in common. Bro, I love that sauce. Hell yeah. You're some kind of like account that people know about, huh? Let's see what you are. You got check marks and shit. Do I play you in Scrabble? Because your shit looks familiar. Am I kicking your ass in Scrabble right now? Hold on, let me just see if that's like happening. Or if you just have a similar looking avatar to a dude I'm beating the shit out of. What is this? Oh, no, you're not the same guy. What were some of your grievances with Halloween Ends? I'm in the minority that enjoyed it. Corey should have disappeared at the end like the 78 OG, though. Well, that's the thing that I honestly think that I would at least... I don't know if I would like the movie. And spoiler alert for anybody who's out there. And by the way, thank you for the money. I appreciate your $5. No, I never played Scrabble. I saw that you weren't the guy. You're this dude. You're Quinn's ideas here. Yeah, you know. That's not a good way to do it. For some reason my Stream Deck isn't working right now, so I'm having to like manually change the scenes. I'm not really sure what scenes I've got set up where here. This, no. Video games, lies. Damn it, where the fuck is the, I don't know. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. I mean, yeah, how about this one? There we go. I'll just put that here so I don't lose it. Yeah, this is you. You're this guy. You got some pretty good views on shit. Look at that. Do a lot of entertainment and science fiction and I guess some Lovecraft stuff. Star Wars, right? Science fiction lore explained. I don't even know what this one is. Tadia? Is this something you're making yourself? Is that what's going on? Oh, yeah. This is your own project. Neat. Right. Am I right? Yeah. That's cool. The art looks really nice. Very pretty. Getting better views than Keemstar. Is he? I haven't really heard about Keemstar in a while. I blocked his name off Twitter just because I was tired of hearing about him. So I have no idea what goes on. Ty is my graphic novel. Yeah, that's cool. I dig it. I like creative people. Anyway, I was asked about about Halloween Ends. I don't really want to necessarily tell you because I feel like everything that I could tell you about Halloween Ends that I really hated would be kind of spoilery. And, it's a pretty new movie. I don't really want to ruin it for people. Then again, it already sucks pretty bad. But I mean, some people enjoy it, I guess. I've met a few people who've come to me and told me like, yeah, it was good. I was like, okay. Well, to me, it sucked. But hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Gee, you should box Ethan Klein. No. If I'm going to box somebody, I need to box. Let me box Candace Owens. I challenge Candace Owens to a boxing match. Yeah, you know. I thought you didn't want anyone to watch it while you were about to ruin it. You're right. That's true. I don't know because, well, the reason I've kind of changed my mind is because some people do like it. You know, I thought it was gonna be one of these things that was just universally hated, but there's been a few people that have come to me and said like I actually really enjoyed it. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey, I guess maybe there is an audience for it. It is 2 movies and neither of them are Halloween movie, right? I mean, it feels more like the movie it reminded me the most of is Christine. It really had strong Christine vibes throughout, you know, where you have a character that starts off as like sort of like an innocent that's like downtrodden. And then, you know, they are corrupted by this, you know, external evil. And, you know, but then they didn't, I don't know. I just didn't feel like I liked what they did with it. And I mean, if they had fucking done a torch pass with it, that'd been one thing. They seemed like they were setting that up. Maybe I could have kind of been like, okay. But they didn't do that. So, I don't know. Is Paul an SJW these days? We're all SJWs now. Everybody's an SJW. Even anti-SJWs are secret SJWs now. I'm going to subscribe to this guy, this Quinn's Ideas. It seems pretty cool. Smile was good. I haven't seen that one. I did like Barbarian. I have not seen Smile. I want to see Terrifier 2. That seems like it's really the one that's most up my alley. You guys are all woke moralists. That's true. Up yours, woke moralists. Yeah, well, in this iteration, Michael Myers would be, you know, the Christine of the story. I don't really like the idea of Michael Myers, I don't know, having like a weird little protege or anything. It's kind of stupid. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too small-minded in what I think is, you know, acceptable in a Halloween movie. But to me, I don't know. I feel like don't stray too far from the formula because the formula works. You know, I feel like this dude, David Gordon Green, when he made his first Halloween film, it felt like he wasn't ashamed to just make a pure Halloween movie. And then, you know, with Halloween Kills, which I did like, and Halloween Ends, which I did not like, it seems like he felt the need to have some sort of like deeper message or meaning to it. And, you know, I don't really mind that, I guess, but it took it too far outside of what those films are supposed to be about, for my liking. You need to see Terrifier 2 like 2 weeks ago and make a video about it. All right, I'll go back in time 2 weeks and show it to myself. I mean, honestly, if I hadn't had to move and stuff, I probably would have seen it by now. But I did that move and stuff, so, you know. I saw they're making a Whitney Houston movie. And I was watching the trailer. I'm like, are they going to show like when she was a crackhead and stuff? And doesn't look like they're gonna. Looks like they're going to kind of skip over the Whitney's a crackhead now, you know, arc. Or at least they're not showing it in the trailer. Yeah. Go back to the gym, TJ. I'm going to build a home gym. I actually have some stuff picked out to create a home gym. I'm going to build it in my garage or whatever. Go out there, do like a daily workout. Try to do like 20, 30 minutes a day. Then I'll get jacked. Boom. Boom. The Elvis movie also skipped over that Elvis married a minor. Well, you know. Guess that there's certain details that just don't survive the test of time or whatever. You need to watch the first 8 episodes of House of Dragon and rethink your prediction. I already watched them once. I don't know. I'm going to change my prediction if I watch them again. I can be your personal trainer, but we have to keep it professional. Not interested. Will you get a Smith machine? No, I want to do, I don't know. I want to do just the free barbell and shit. But I guess it's, good to have a spotter. But I think I'm not gonna go crazy with the weight, unless someone else is there, I guess. Have you checked out Cracked Rack's YouTube channel? Nope. Don't even know what that is. Have you gotten to the point of using a barbell? Used to be a Planet Fitness guy, right? I mean, they have the Smith machine barbells at Planet Fitness. And, it's fine. I just don't like the way... For some reason, their Smith machines are at an angle. So, I don't know. It's like you have to choose between either doing it... well, you can't really see what I'm doing, but, you have to... Okay, so if you're laying like this, you have to lift the weight either this way or this way. So... I don't know. I mean, I just want to lift it straight. Why is it at an incline? I don't get it. And then it's very awkward trying to do squats with that and stuff. So you just kind of, I don't know. Don't. TJ, get your fucking dog. I don't know. He's out there barking. Let him bark. Who cares? Check RLM Mr. Plinkett review of Halloween Ends. I don't want to. I heard they liked it. Just so dumb. All the stuff that's actually good that they've hated on, they're gonna like that piece of shit. I don't know. Oof. Oof. Your favorite European country? I don't know. Whichever one has the best cheese. Fight that out amongst yourselves. Targets more muscles at an incline. Okay, gotcha. I don't have the balls to do hip thrusts at the fucking Planet Fitness. So that's another thing. That's another reason I want a home gym, because there's so many things I want to do that I'm embarrassed to do in front of other people. So meh. I need my own gym. I need a place where I could just be. In my own little space. Greece has the best cheese? Okay. I don't care. All the nations of the world, bring me your cheese. The bottom 10 nations will be destroyed. Why you start working out? You used to be one of the laziest people, or you played it up? I mean, I just don't like doing stupid shit that I don't want to do. I don't really feel like that makes me lazy. Because if I want to do something, I will do it. If I don't want to do something, I'll dig my heels in and not do it at all costs. I'll literally go through more effort avoiding something I don't want to do than it would take to just do the thing. That's my mentality. But yeah, I like working out. I do. I actually like working out and exerting myself and stuff, but I hate going to the fucking gym and I hate being around people. And ugh. I can't stand it. I just need some shit at my house that I can do. I have some dumbbells, so that's good. But there's only so many things you can do with that. I need barbells. I need a rack case. Or I don't know if case is actually necessary in that sentence, but I need a rack and I need some dumbbells. I need a bench. I need a fucking, some plates and stuff. And maybe a leg press at some point. And possibly a treadmill, but I think I could just walk outside. I don't know, fucking treadmills are expensive. Especially for ones that are rated for my weight. One thing you can do for weight loss at home that's quite effective is copious amounts of cocaine. I'm not really too concerned about weight loss, honestly. I just want to build some muscle up. I kind of like being a little chubby. Maybe I'm too chubby at this point, but you know. I wouldn't mind burning off some fat, but I'm not looking to be a scrawny boy. I mean, it's really not that expensive to build a home gym. I mean, it's not cheap, but you can do it. You can do it on a budget. You look fucking skinny. I'm not skinny. Trust me, I'm definitely not skinny. I mean, I can like stick my hands into the folds of my fatness, you know, so there's no way. Muscular. Running walk outside is great if you have you live in a secluded enough area. Yeah, I don't know. This is fine. I was on a walk the other day, and there was some kid out in their front yard playing with like a toy lightsaber, and they saw me walking, and they just like ran inside. I remember one time too. I was like having a yard sale. I was standing in my yard, and some people like drove by in their car and like slowed down like they were going to the yard sale, and then they like looked at me and then like sped off. I'm like, am I that fucking scary looking? I don't know. I don't feel like I'm all that intimidating looking, but apparently, I guess I'm scary. So if I get some muscle, I'll be even scarier, right? Sons of Anarchy, no. I thought it was pretty stupid. I don't know. It was like way too much of that macho bullshit for me. I can deal with some of that, but yeah. I think it gets to a point where it's like over the top. And I think that show got to that point. It's coming, TJ. What is? Tell me what's coming. Tell me. You're coming. Good. Doom.
The boy that you loved is the man that you fear.
How much HP does Segmento have left? 1 million. 50 million. I'm the Pope. I'm 10 times the Pope. But I'm the Pope in the hills and in the mountains. Bish. Brittany says hi. Okay. Cool. Hi, Brittany. I mean, that's the weirdest way to spell Brittany, I think. Am I even saying that right? Is it like Brighton? What's your favorite Manson album? I've always been pretty partial to Holywood, I guess. In the shadow of the Valley of Death. Yeah. Is your studio set up for filming? Not really yet. This is set up, but there's a lot to do in this room. You know, shit's still pretty hold up. Pretty chaotic, I guess. You know. A lot of stuff needs to be sorted through all that. There's more over there. Yeah, a lot of stuff to sort through. And there's more boxes in the garage that need to be sorted through as well. I never really liked Manson to begin with. All right, I don't care. I like who you want. It's fine with me. I dig the Pale Emperor for the bluesy feel it has. Yeah, I think the Pale Emperor might be my second favorite Manson album, honestly. It might even be my first. I like Antichrist Superstar a lot. You know, but there's really no Manson album you can put on that I'll be like, ugh. You know, I'll pretty much listen to any of them. Manson actually proven to do all that shit. His fans need to debate with themselves on what to do about it. Not really. What has he been proven to, like? It's literally like investigation, like literal criminal investigations have been engaged in that turned up nothing. Like, there's been no legal victories for his opposition. He's not lost one lawsuit at this point. In fact, I think a few of them have been dismissed. The LAPD investigated him and basically said, like, don't file charges because we don't have anything. So how the fuck is it proven? Like, it doesn't even meet the standard of proof to go to a fucking trial. Like, they don't even bring it to trial. Now, maybe something will change. Maybe some investigation will turn up something in the future. But as of now, all there is a bunch of fucking stories. And none of them all that credible. So yeah, I would say I'm not really... I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You must be looking at different fucking case facts than me. What are your thoughts on chicken houses? I guess I don't have any. You know, I don't really know. I'm not like into huge legs, but I mean, there's a respectable muscle on the legs, I guess. I mean, it might be because most people involved in the investigation are men. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Men are just like, well, we were gonna fucking find something on this guy, but he's a man, you know. You know, we hate to lock up men in this country. Like, what? The prison population is like way disproportionately men. By your theory of how men are, shouldn't it be like women's prisons are just fucking spilling over? Like, oh man, men won't hold other men accountable. I got that man solidarity. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Huh? I feel like you're trolling at this point because, like, that doesn't make any sense. TJ is mansplaining right now. Oh shit. Oops. Oops. Oh fuck. No. How the furry friends adjusted them. It took me a minute to realize you were talking about my pets. I'm like, furry friends? I don't really know any furries. Like, at least not close enough to be friends with them. Can't even find women anymore. They're all locked up in jail. TJ, you said life is easier for white women. Can you explain the rationale for this? I'm just curious. Because any white woman on earth can get anything she wants at any fucking time. Even if she's fucking ugly. Like, you can pretty much... Like, if a white woman can pretty much bat her eyes at any dude on earth, and like 90% of them are going to be like her slave. It's just like, because we live in a world where no matter what kind of shit a dude talks, dudes are simps. Just like simps across the board. So, yeah. I mean, it comes with a lot of costs too. Like, you know, the fact that men are such simps means that, you know, every woman that goes online is pretty much bombarded on a daily basis. Like, look at my dick. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Please be my girlfriend. I love you. And, you know, they can choose to view that as just like, ugh, get out of here. What an inconvenience. This is gross. Or they can just like take the reins of power and be like, damn right, you're my little fucking slave boy. Boom. You know? If they don't choose to do that, I mean, hey, whatever. That's on them. That's their choice. But, you know, they got that power. It's always there. Are you a simp? Fuck yes. Obviously. I'm not. I would never fucking throw something out there like men are simps. if I wasn't gonna be like, if I was gonna be like, well, not me. No, I mean you guys are, not me though. I'm not a simp. Fuck that. That's just women in general though, not just white women. Yeah, but white women definitely have it better than the others. Because I feel like if you're a different race, you actually have to be like attractive as a woman, whereas a white woman doesn't even need to be attractive. I mean, we've seen this, right? Like, do I have to like really get into this? It'll start to sound a little racist, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? You've seen these couples where it's like a white female 2 with a black 10. So like, come on, like just don't make me get into it. You know, it's there for you've seen it. You've fucking seen it, okay? The whole pretense that women have it easy is misogynistic. Fuck that, man. All right, well, I don't care. You're obviously very like super pro-feminist or whatever, which is fine. I appreciate you, but you know, you don't understand the world I see. I don't understand the world you see. So let's just agree to disagree. Darn white women. Darn them to hell. I mean, fuck it. Why not? No, good on them. I never look at a person who has some kind of privilege and I'm like, fuck that. Take it away. I always want to extend it to others, you know? People look at like white privilege, like we need to take away white privilege. No, we don't. Just need to extend it. And it has become black privilege and Mexican privilege, and everybody gets the privilege. Why are we trying to take, like one group gets a little bit ahead and the other groups are like, no, come back here. No, let's all go forward. Quit trying to pull people back. Like, no, you've gotten too far. Fuck you. I'm envious, so fucking, I'm going to tear you down. No. Build everybody up. Stop tearing each other down. I don't know. Crazy thought. Crazy notion. Might just work. Who fucking knows? I appreciate you as well, yeah. I honestly think, and I mean, this is like, you know, I want to fucking put it out there before I say this. I'm post-gender. But, you know, you can only be so post-gender, like you're steeped in it. And I think that in the context of a society where there's like this delineation of men and women, not a delineation of male and female, not, you know, the sexual morphology, obviously, is a thing that exists. But like this, you're a man, you're a woman. Like, I think when you create that in society, it's pretty natural for those groups to, you know, they have affinity for each other, obviously, but like, it's pretty natural for them to also hate each other. Like, I don't think that like misogyny or misandry is really like that big of a deal as long as it doesn't go too far. I think a little casual misogyny, a little casual misandry is fine. You know, like I listen to some of the songs that like my wife listens to and it's all like man-hating shit, but I know she's not like super man-hatey. She fucking tolerates my ass. She couldn't be that fucking man-hating, you know? But she listens to these songs and shit like, you know, super girl power, and like they get a lot of the girl power messages like tear down these men. We don't need no fucking piece of shit, man, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's fine. That's natural. That's normal. But I think it's also normal if a dude's like, fuck these goddamn hoes, gold digging bitches, or whatever the fuck they want to say, you know? Blow off that steam. And it used to be fine. It used to be fine for like the dude was like, ah, fucking bitch. And the woman's like, ah, men are dogs, men are pigs, you know? And it's like, okay. You know? And I think that works to some extent. I don't think you need to totally fucking be like, we have to eliminate that across the board. If you want to eliminate it across the board and then get rid of the men and women distinction in the first place, just let people be people. That'd be my fucking recommendation if you really want to stop it. But, Aryan Queens. We got stuck with an outdated misanthropy as the true path. I'm not really much of a misanthrope, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, humanity disappoints me, and I'm not a big fan of people because I have social anxiety. But I don't really like find that I sit around like seething with like hatred for humankind. Like I generally root for our species. I want us to be successful. I want us to explore the cosmos. I want us to reach our true potential and all that. feel like your old feminist content holds up. Probably most of it does. I don't know. I haven't really like super done a deep dive back into it, but when I dip a toe here and there, it seems like I mostly agree with myself. I mean, that women should be able to walk down the street without fearing about being harassed. That's pretty much it. But like, aren't there two sides to that coin though? You know what I mean? Like, isn't there another side to the coin of like, can't you walk down the street without being harassed by all these men? The other side of that is like, you know, those men will pretty much do whatever the fuck you want. Those men, if you really wanted to play your cards that way, are your fucking slaves. Those dudes will do fucking anything. They're desperate. They're fucking loathsome little losers that will fucking crawl over they'll like literally crawl through a desert of broken glass just to smell your fucking pussy vapors. You know? And if you wanted to, you could exploit that. If you don't want to, then yes, it's just like, this is so annoying and what an inconvenience. But, you know, I mean, hey, it's there. I just want to watch the nukes fly. Yeah. Also, you know, man, I don't know. I'll never really get it. Like, most men are never going to be all that sympathetic with women complaining about getting catcalled. Because men get no compliments ever. And we're desperate for them. Like, a man, like, we're desperate for them, but then we also, like, suspicious of them, too. And we're uncomfortable when we actually do get one. It's like, looking good today. It's like, what the fuck did you just say? Okay, thanks. Thanks, man. Yeah, all right. But, like, there's like part of I think the male mind that like if there was a world where we could just walk down the street and be like, looking good, dude. Yeah, nice butt, man. You know? Oh man, you're looking ripped, bro. Cool. Would be like, wow, yeah. Everybody loves me. This is great. So we're never gonna get it because like to us, it's like, wow, that sounds nice. We don't know. We don't know what it's like to grow up in that, steeped in that, have that shit constantly. Everyone fucking trying to get a piece, you know? Whoa, too far. I get a lot of compliments. Well, fuck you then. You're a piece of shit. Ugly dudes like me don't get no fucking compliments out there walking around in the world. I got one the other day. I was walking through a farmer's market and some dude was like, hey man, nice beard. I'm like, thanks. Inside I was like, but outside, I'm like, yeah. I don't know. I'd be a huge slut if I was a woman. I think most men feel that way. That kind of stuff makes women feel a bit unsafe, though. Right, I get that. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's important to understand that, but I feel like it's also important to understand, like, why men have a difficult time necessarily getting super sympathetic about it, because it's like, you know, we're like in the compliment desert where it's like we're looking desperately for like one drop of compliment to like sustain ourselves with, like, please, it's got to be here somewhere. And women are like, I'm drowning in the compliment ocean, no! And we're like, fucking bitch. God damn you to hell. You don't know how good you got it. But yeah, both sides are pretty stupid. It really sucks. The thing that really fucking... The problem with this species is that there's too many things that separate us from one another. And, you know, it's very hard for us to walk in each other's shoes. I think if we could live each other's experiences and really truly understand what it's like to inhabit each other's worlds and minds and bodies and stuff, we would probably be a little bit less shitty as a species. Women generally value safety more than freedom. I think most people do. If you're anybody who's under constant threat is probably going to come around to the idea of like, I would rather be safe than have some kind of nebulous concept of liberty. Because really, I mean, you can't really have. I mean, like, people always act like there's this like, would you rather have freedom or security? It's like, really, you have to have a measure of security to have freedom. Because it's pretty hard to do. It's pretty hard to say you're free if you're constantly under threat. Like, yeah, I could do whatever I want. You know. Oh well, but there's all kinds of people trying to like rape and murder me and stuff. But you know, as long as I can avoid them, free to do what I want. And it's like, TJ, you're fucking gorgeous. Thanks, Chelsea. You're fucking gorgeous. So I don't know. It's rough. It's rough out there. It's hard out there for a pimp. That's a good point, TJ. Yeah, I try to make them occasionally, just to fucking confuse you. TJ, like modern video games? I don't really. No. I think a lot of that is due to what we justify the differences in us, different ideas, different cultures, etc., as a way to divide our one species, acting like other groups are different species. Yeah, I always find it really funny to me when people watch like a movie about like aliens or something. Like, wow, we're making contact with aliens. Isn't this amazing? We're meeting aliens. We're gonna communicate with aliens, you guys. I'm like, you motherfuckers can't even get along with people who are a different like shade of like pigment than you. Like you're gonna fucking get along with an alien, you know? And I've seen this shit. Like I've seen dudes who are racist, who like literally will say like super offensive shit about like blacks and Mexicans and shit, then go and watch a movie about like, you know, first contact with aliens. And sit there and talk about, man, if I met the aliens, I'd be like, blah, blah, blah. You can't even get along with fucking a dude that looks exactly like you, but is brown. You're not gonna fucking be friends with an alien, bitch. You stupid motherfucking redneck. Ugh. Anyway, thanks, Blaze, for the $2. Yeah, aliens are looking at this planet like they can't even get along with different colors of each other. Fuck this. We ain't going to that motherfucker. That's a piece of shit. That's not a good planet right there. That's what we call trash world. Love you, TJ. Thanks. Do you have intercourse with an alien? I mean, you definitely have to make sure that, you know, there's no communicable diseases between you and the alien species. And, you know, it'd be, like, very contingent on what the aliens look like and shit. You know? I mean, I'm not going to fucking... I mean, if it's just, like, we're talking about, like, some Star Trek shit where it's just, like, a big-tittied bitch, but she's green, yeah, I'll fucking whatever. But, you know, if we're talking about, like, some kind of weird Sarlacc-looking shit, I ain't fucking that. Hell no. What if the other planets are worse? They might be. I mean, I don't know. We assume the aliens are enlightened in this scenario, but they could very easily be even worse than us. Did they alien douche? Yeah. The alien, they douche. I don't know. Yep. Your dream body, but a fish head. So like an admiral, like a fucking hot Admiral Akbar. Is that what we're talking about? What about Jabba the Hutt and his appreciation? I always hate that. I mean, I don't hate it, I guess, but it does always kind of like raise an eyebrow that like all these weird alien monsters always want to fuck human women. It's like, don't any of these tentacle monsters in hentai and shit ever like fuck other tentacle monsters? Or they just always like, you know what we should do, you guys? We should find some fucking primate fucking bitch and stick our tentacles in her holes and stuff. It's like, what do you guys get out of that? It's like, well, we're gross. I mean, we're tentacle monsters. Would you want to fuck another tentacle monster? I mean, you'd figure if you're a tentacle monster, what would be hot to you is other tentacle monsters, but no. I mean, the tentacle monsters that you see in the hentai and stuff are basically the equivalent of, you know, like a dude going out and fucking a sheep or something, you know? These are like the outliers of tentacle monster society doing like forbidden weird shit. You know? Like, ugh. They have all the same dumb arguments we do. It's like, well, you guys eat humans. I don't see what the big deal is. It's like, it's fine to eat them, but you're not supposed to fuck them. Well, what's the fucking big deal, man? I mean, if you're going to eat them, you might as well fuck them. I mean, at least don't judge me for fucking them. I mean, if you fucking literally fucking rip them apart and fucking devour them. What's the big deal? Me fucking sticking my tentacle up their butt. You're a fucking sicko, Mike. Tentacle monster's named Mike. Yeah. I don't know. Alien monsters, man. Alien monsters, bro. A tentacle monster with dicks for tentacles implies there's one with pussy tentacles. Right. Where's that monster? In Mass Effect, all the alien species are disgusted by human sex practices. What sex practices are they disgusted by? That's a very anthropocentric assumption from your part, TJ. Honestly, pretty inconsiderate regarding tentacle monsters. I know. I mean, I guess it wasn't very nuanced, and I apologize to any tentacle monsters that might be listening to this broadcast. I shouldn't have made those jokes at your expense. And, I really painted you all with a broad brush there, and that was very rude of me, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be better. I'm donating $5,000 to Tentacles Without Borders, an organization that helps tentacle monsters assimilate into human society. There was a boob monster in Space Dandy. What? What are we talking about? Cancel TJ for tentacle phobia. I'm sorry, I said. Jesus. Come on. I'm learning, I'm evolving. You can't, not everyone can just come out of the womb enlightened, okay? Sometimes it takes a while, It takes a little bit of fucking learning. You can't just come out there like, oh, wow, I'm just instantly enlightened. No, it takes a while. It takes a while. I'm doing a plank right now. Good for you. Can you see the posters behind me? I guess. That's an alien that I painted. That's a Joker painting that someone gave me at a meetup. That's a picture of me looking at my burned down house. That's a collage that Chelsea made. That's I don't know, like a vine we bought at like a craft store. Some fake flowers on it, and behind that's a tattered ass American flag, and there's another tattered American flag on the other side of me. So there you go. I don't think any of these are posters though. They're all paintings or collages and stuff. Beautiful stuff. Tom Green invented the plank. Oh shit, I did not know that. It's good to know. Need a pro poster of a shirtless Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Amen. It's about fucking time, right? Kiss it before bedtime. Good night, Snoop. We need a group sex holiday like the Purge, but with jizz. There was a fucking holiday. It was like a spanking holiday. We've talked about it on DFF a few times. I always forget the name of it. Easter Whip? No. That ain't it. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. It was like an old holiday, though. They would, like... You just, like, walk around and spank women and shit. Pretty crazy. But, I mean, pelvic tilts do make your ass look good. Yeah, of course. One day you're going to stand before God. Is he going to bow down before me? That'd be pretty cool. I'm standing before him. He kneels down. I don't know what a purge porn movie would be called. I mean, there probably is one, right? There's got to be like a purge porn. Hold on, let's find out. I guess there isn't. I don't know. At least I'm not finding one. The Bible says every knee will bow. One day you're going to stand before God. I pray you will find Jesus, man. The Bible says every knee will bow. Cool. Including God's, right? Someone knocking. Hello? Guess not. God doesn't always believe in nothing. Do. I'll only bow to blow Jesus. I honestly don't even believe people who do that. Like, I just feel like that's like trolling shit. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's supposed to be sincere. Let's go to his channel and see if it's real. See, there's a bunch of God-bothering shit there. Yeah, he's got some stuff on here. I don't know. It looks like it's mostly music shit. Yeah, I don't see any God-bothery shit on here. Maybe there's something. Silence. Yeah, he does have a worship playlist. This is the guy that we just kicked out for proselytizing in here. Let's take a look at him. Yeah. He's got politics with Steven Crowder and Rudy Giuliani. That's always fun. Worship, preach, woke. Electromagnetism, Alan Watts, piano, flat earth, music, favorites. Cool. Let's see what's going on in the worship category. Anything? Oh, there's some worship music. I guess this is just music. Here we go. Todd White. Who the fuck is that? Some Christian
Understand and have connection with the fountain itself, which is him. He's my fountain. He's the one that never, ever, ever runs dry. Ever. He doesn't just run out of stuff. Burnout is illegal in the kingdom. We need to be in relationship because he loves us. It's
Ugh, okay. Well, cringe. Hate this dorky Christian shit. Like, how is humanity not over that yet? You figure we would have gotten over that by now. Snargle, TJ nose grab. Oh no. Praise Jeebus. Stuff cocky. Yeah, he's got some weird shit going on. Yeah, like new age bullshit Christianity with some, like, you know, non-threatening black dude with dreadlocks and shit. Going like, yeah, Jesus loves us. Bunch of old white people like, yeah, amen. Ugh. This is hip. Ugh. Gross and lame. If you were a Pokemon, what would you evolve into? I don't know. Some kind of big-dicked fucking lava monster or something. You're a gourd believer situation. Yeah, if you're gonna worship a god, at least find a cool one, you know? Go find yourself a badass god, you know, with fucking some kind of like tricks and shit. You know? Some tricked out god. Some god that knows what's what. Fuck this pussy ass fucking the heavenly throne. Find a cool god, like a snake god or something. You know? Some fire and weapons. You know? Get some guns going there. Get some knives. Some ornate daggers. Some fucking sacrifices. You know, I don't know. Something that's got like a little fucking pizzazz to it. Not this pussy ass whiny bullshit. And let Jesus into my heart. I don't want a God that you gotta let in your heart. I want a God that wants people's hearts ripped out and held to the sky. Like, ah. You know? You're gonna fucking be an irrational moron that's trying to appease some kind of like mythical deity figure. At least fucking pick one that's metal. Be a fucking bitch. Worshipping Yahweh. Ugh.
Come, I have never prayed to you. I have no tongue for it. It would now, no one will remember what we did on this day. Well, I only the one against many. Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, to hell with you.
Oh my god. Blood for the blood god. Indeed. TJ, I believe in you. Good. Good for you. Yay. You're a sweet boy. Quetzalcoatl. Worship Shrek for genuine enlightenment and guidance to the swamp of souls. I mean, who doesn't love Shrek? Who doesn't love good old Shreky Shrek? Last thing anyone would want is a messiah that could double as Kenny Loggins. Yeah. That is true. To conquer social anxiety, you need a crew to mob with in public. Wish you had a public presence. There are so many less competent people out there who are out there. Believe in you too. Well, you need to come be my mob. I just need to hire some people. Your job is to follow me around and fucking look threatening to anyone who looks at me weird or whatever. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. Daily sketch. This guy would take issue with that Arnie impression. What are you talking about? It was perfect. You pretty much thought he was here. TJ, what's your favorite Daria episode? I feel like Daria wasn't super contingent on like episodes being like particularly memorable. It was more just like the show was a vibe. But that being said, I do think that the one where the school got like bombarded with soda advertisements was pretty funny. I also like the one where Jane paints that picture and Daria writes that like accompanying poem that's like very cynical or whatever to kind of mock like beauty standards, I guess, and how they error. All right, I should be coming back here. Looks like I'm coming back to life at this point. All right, I think I'm back now. Do I own a purple mattress? I had one of those for a while. I have to say it was terrible, and anyone who's thinking about getting one of those based on the advertising for them probably should think twice because they're not good. Yeah, I need to get a wired connection in here. I wrote to a fucking electrician yesterday. I thought they were going to fucking get back to me today. Kind of annoyed that they didn't. Maybe I missed it. Maybe they emailed me instead of... Let me see. Do I have any missed calls? I don't think I do. Hold on. Oh, I guess. No, that's from yesterday. They would have written me today or called me today. Kind of annoying that didn't happen. Let's see. I gave them this email address. Did I get anything back from them? Doesn't look like it. All right. You thought an electrician would get back to you? ROFL. Oh, okay. I guess I don't know enough about electricians. I mean, it was like a big company, you know. I thought it would, if it was just like Joe's Electric or something, but like, I don't know, it was like a large, well-rated company in the area. So I assumed it would be, I don't know, somewhat expedient. But I guess that's not how it works, based on your reaction. They only do their job in theory. Oh, fuck. So I'm going to have to, like, drag some electrician kicking and screaming into my house to make this happen. Electricians always have too much work, so they don't give a fuck. Oh, man. That makes me think it's going to be even harder to get them out here to do it because it's such a small job. Because it's not even really electrical work. I just need them to run a line through the fucking house. Man. Okay. Yeah, I've never really dealt with one before, so I don't know. Do you like the movie Life of Brian? If so, what part is your favorite? It's been so long since I've seen it, but the part I remember is him on the cross at the end singing. I don't know. And thanks, Bootlickers Anonymous, for the $5. I appreciate you. You make it all worth it. All right, I get it. Electricians suck. Find a local handyman. Yeah, maybe that'd be better. You probably run a line. I mean, it's like, I don't know how to do that. I guess I could look at a YouTube video, like a tutorial, and see if it looks like something I could reasonably do. But I have literally no experience. Best bet is just find a local handyman to run it. All right. I was told that electricians are the best ones to handle it, but if it's that much of a hassle, I'll see if I can find a fucking handyman to do that shit, because it doesn't actually require any electrical work. I'll crawl up in the attic and do it. Okay. Are you being serious? Right now, I'm not even sure if you're being serious or facetious. You should do it. It is easy. It's like literally across the house, though. I'm gonna have to get like a long enough cord too. Well, whatever. And I don't even know how to make the outlet on the other side either. Well, whatever. Often handymen are qualified electricians. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call some. Oh, okay. I get it. Have Peyton cancel his vacation, drive up there and do it. I would not trust Peyton to do it. Peyton would just like end up in a charred, electrocuted skeleton in my in my attic, you know, so I don't think that's gonna be very good for me. TJ, the DFF episodes, everyone on the Patreon. Yeah, most Friday shows have everybody. I think they pretty much all do. There might have been like one or two that, you know, someone was missing, but just get a Bluetooth wire. What is that? Explain it to Peyton in Ben 10 terms. I wouldn't know how to do it. I've never fucking seen that shit. I ain't never seen no Ben 10. What happens if 2 times speed on a live stream? It just won't do it. It'll do it if you go back to the beginning of the stream and then play it. I'm pretty sure it'll do it then. But it'll get really weird as it starts to approach the minute marker that you're at. And then, you know, it'll... obviously, you won't be able to do it if you're watching live. I mean, that's just common sense. It can't possibly. You'd have to know the future. Do beards still get itchy at that length, or does it kind of go? It does kind of go away, honestly. It's not really itchy anymore. I guess sometimes there'll be like an occasional thing where it'll get a little itchy, but mostly not, no. Yeah, I heard Kanye is like not a billionaire anymore because he lost his deals. Bunch of lucrative deals with Adidas and other people. Gap and stuff. What a dumbass. Also, he could just talk some weird shit about Jews. Like, all right. Hope it was worth it, dummy. He decided to just ruin my fucking career so I could, like, talk shit on Jews. Lost a $2 billion partnership. What a dum-dum. Go anti-Semitic, go broke. Yeah. Not like he's going to pour. He's literally not a billionaire anymore. Because a lot of his net worth was because of the value of that deal. He lost that deal. Now he's no longer a billionaire. I think they said his net worth is now down to $400 million. Obviously, it's not poor. He still has plenty of money. But, you know, I wonder how much actual like liquid capital this fucking dude has. You know, this is the problem with all these billionaires now. They're all kind of fucking fake. You know, because it's like, oh well, I got a $1.5 billion deal, and that's part of my net worth. You know, but now he lost it, so now his net worth is down to $400 million. And yep, no money for you, Kanye West. Be the first artist signed to Daily Wire Records. That'd be funny. I mean, except for you forget Ben Shapiro. The one thing Ben Shapiro the one area where Ben Shapiro suddenly becomes like woke is anti-Semitism. This is anti-Semitic. All right. I mean, I'm sure Kanye West has some money, but like, you know, it just shows how puffed up it is, you know, where you lose one deal and all of a sudden you're no longer a billionaire. Yeah, unless you can swim in a Scrooge McDuck money pit, you're not rich. Truth. Ben Shapiro, identity politics is bad. Also, Ben Shapiro, token right-wing Jew in sea of anti-Semitic Christians. Yeah. How do I like my bacon? I like my bacon pretty crispy. I like it, I don't know. I like it to be pretty crunchy. I don't really, I mean, I don't know. If it's like less so, that's fine too. I don't really want floppy bacon though. Like anywhere from like kind of crispy to like really crispy is good. If it starts to get black, that's probably not good. If it's just like soggy, that's also bad. But pretty much anywhere in between, I'm good with. Maybe like find a bacon chart or something. Bacon chart. I can show you which one I would think is like the good one or whatever. Those all kind of look the same. No, that's just different cooking methods. All right. Yeah, okay. Bacon doneness chart, maybe? All right. It's weird that I really can't see. Okay, here we go. Finally. It took way too long to find that, but I did find it. All right, so, yeah. Show this shit. So 1 is just raw. I'm not eating that. 2 is basically also just, I don't know. Like they've thrown it in a pan for a second, but it is not any less raw, in my opinion. I feel like there's a stage between 2 and 3 at which people actually will eat bacon. This 3 I would eat, but I would be dissatisfied. I'd be like, ugh, they didn't cook this enough. 4 is pretty good. 5 is pretty good. 6, I was gonna say it's too burnt, but honestly 6 is also fine with me. So 1 and 2, no fucking way. 3, I'll eat it, but I'm not gonna be happy. 4 is pretty much perfect. 5 is also pretty good, and 6 maybe a little overcooked, but I'm still not complaining. So there you go. But I think 4 is definitely the motherfucker that I want on this chart. That's the good one for me. No doubt. 5 for you. I mean, I can respect the 5. 4 and 5 would be the 2 pieces I'd eat off this thing first. You know? I like there to be a little bit of fat, and honestly, I would probably want one that was more like 4.5, like one where, you know, you're almost to 5, but there's still just a little bit of that fucking bacon fat that's not cooked out yet, just like a little smidgen of it. But you know, that'd be pretty good for me. But yeah, I think of what I see here, 4 is probably the one I'm gonna go with. So yeah, that's that. I've made my decision. TJ, can we go over Maslow's pyramid of needs with you? I feel like I've known what that is before, but I don't currently. Okay. It looks pretty dumb. That's probably why I forgot. So the basic needs are physiological needs, which is like water, food, sleep. Then safety needs are above that. Above it, well, like it's like a pyramid, so it's like the base needs are like food and all that shit. And then there's security and safety. And then belonging and love and friendship and shit. And then self-esteem. And then at the top is, self-actualization, But you got to have all this other stuff before you can have the actualization. Because someone who is starving probably does not care about being actualized. They just want to eat. Which makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I get it. Physiological needs, like cock. Do you use a mechanical keyboard? I don't think so. What does that mean? What about orgasms? I don't know. I didn't see it on there. I guess that'd be under the love section, maybe? Oh my god. Look at this cringe ass meme, dude. Hold up. This is what amuses me so much about conservatives and shit. I don't want to get political, but I'm going to anyway. This is like what the left wants men to be like. Refugees, welcome here. What conservatives want men to be like. I'm just like, okay. So first of all, Spartans, notoriously homosexual. So that's one thing. Second thing, you're basically like, you sound super gay when you're like, I like my men jacked and ripped with rippling abs and wearing nothing but underwear. And like, yeah, you're the fruity one at that point. But more importantly of all, how come none of your fucking conservative commentators and shit that you fucking put up on a pedestal look like this? How come every fucking windbag conservative is either grotesquely fat or like a scrawny little bitch? I mean, there are a couple, I think, like here and there, like a smattering of like tough looking dudes who are conservatives. But for the most part, every fucking time you see some conservative right-wing talk show host or something, it's always like some sniveling little geek that looks goddamn way more like the dude on the left than they do the dude on the right. In fact, I think this dude on the left could probably kick Ben Shapiro's ass. Just saying. So, give me a break on this shit, man. I don't know if my keyboard has a mechanical switch or whatever the fuck. For the first time in my life, I just did shrooms. What should I do during my trip? I don't know. Just like let it happen. Don't fight it. Don't try to cultivate something. Don't try to like force it to be something it's not naturally going to be. Just yield to the drug. Just relax and let it do its thing. And be open-minded about it. Like, the best thing you could probably do is, like, when you start to feel anything, just go somewhere and chill for a minute. Just relax and let it just, like, take you over. Don't fight against it. Don't dig your heels in and try to, like, resist its power. Just chill. Shrooms are fun to listen to music. TJ, I wish he'd get sponsored by McDonald's already. That'd be cool. I could use it. TJ, do you like NBA Youngboy? I don't know what that is. I play with my kitties and watch music videos when I'm on shrooms. That's cool. I need to find me a shroom source that's reliable. I really need fucking shrooms in my life. More stable. I need like a nice... What I'd really like to do... I don't want to microdose, but I want to like have like a monthly like big trip. You know, like a monthly like brain recalibration day. It's like, all right, it's the 15th. Time to take a bunch big old fucking wad of shrooms and recalibrate my brain. That'd be dope. But I've yet to find a stable source. I know there's some states where you can get like fucking candy bars and shit now, which is pretty good because like the worst part about shrooms is trying to figure out a way to eat those fucking disgusting things. So them being in a chocolate bar is fine with me. What would the officially sponsored TJ McDonald's meal consist of? Oh yeah, I guess they do that now. I don't know. Can I like create new menu items? I've never really eaten one of those weird celebrity McDonald's meals, so I don't really know what they do. Like, do they just have regular items in there, or do they like invent shit, or like what is that? Let's see if I can find one. All right, so yeah, they got this wrapper, Saweetie. The meal includes a Big Mac, chicken nuggets, fries, a drink, and 2 sauces. Okay, so they're just doing shit that's like... All right, wait, they have different they're showing me the different celebrity meals here. J. Balvin's. It's a Big Mac, medium fries, an Oreo McFlurry. Okay, pretty boring. And there's a Big Mac without pickles on it. Okay. Well, that can go to fucking hell. So basically these celebrities are just like giving, like they're your McDonald's order basically. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They put fries on the burger. I don't know. Yeah, if I was going to do it, it'd probably just be like, I don't know, it'd be like a 2 McDouble combo or something. You get 2 McDoubles and like fries and a Coke. There you go. That's the TJ one. Oh, you know what I used to do with my fries? That maybe the McDonald's people could just do this. Is like, you know how some of the fries are kind of like pointy? I used to dip those in ketchup and then stab it with the burger, and then the like ketchup kind of looks like blood, and I'd pretend like the burger was like a little like animal I was hunting, you know? We could do that. I got a double quarter pounder, yeah, and a sausage, add a chicken patty. Nah. Fuck all that bullshit. There'll be no sauce for you. When I was a kid, I found a worm in my Filet-O-Fish. Damn. Goddamn. Well, goddamn. Halloween stab burger. Yeah, just call it the Michael Meyer burger or something. The intellectual degenerate gave $5 very kindly, very generously, very sweetly. TJ, if you meet anyone alive or dead, who will it be? I guess he's amplifying something that was someone else asked. If I could meet anybody, I don't know. I don't care. One person's as good as the next, I guess. I don't care. Honestly, I'm not really super into meeting people that I respect or whatever. You know, like hero worship shit. I wouldn't want to meet George Carlin or Marilyn Manson or any of the people I like. I'm not really interested in friendship with them. I like my relationship being parasocial and from afar. It's not like because I'm afraid they're going to disappoint me. It's just like I'm not really seeking that from them, you know? I don't really feel that just because I enjoy their art or something, that means that I necessarily need to have a more personal relationship with them. I just want to, enjoy the stuff they make and appreciate them from afar and not necessarily insinuate myself into their existence. I mean, that being said, I don't think I wouldn't turn it down if they were like, they wanted to meet or something. But, yeah. My dream car? I don't really have one. I'm not really a big car guy. My dream car is one that I can fit into and not be uncomfortable. That'd be cool. I think that's actually a good answer. Well, I'm glad that I apparently rose below your rock bottom expectations where you're like, oh, it was actually a decent answer. Somehow that stupid fucking nitwit actually had something interesting to say on that one. Good for him. Did you look good in a Lexus? All right, well, keep them super chats coming then. I don't. You guys are not giving me enough money to have a Lexus as of now. What's up, Tej? Nothing much. Just a streamin' at this point. And his eyes have all the seemings of a demon's that is streaming. I gotta figure out some good streams to do. This hanging out with you guys stuff is fine, but I need to do some actually structured streams with I don't know, content and shit. But I guess I can do that in the due course of time after I get this fucking room, together. If you're looking for a car, can fit it to try the Nissan Pathfinder. I'm 6'9", I fit pretty good. All right. Nissan Pathfinder. Yeah, I'll look into it. I don't really want to drive a Harley. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look around though for something a little bit more accommodating. Faux show. Yeah, the Vorball stream. I accomplished my mission in life to get to #1, and after that, it no longer interested me. Then again, I never did get to #1 on stream, but I did get to #1 playing on my own privately. I just had a run of good luck because I'm not very good at it, but I happened to have just a good run of luck, and I managed to get to #1 for a time. I was like, well, that's done. I have no urge to play that anymore. May the Force be with you, TJ. That's the real Obi-Wan Kenobi, too. That's really him. Don't get a Kia or Hyundai. There's a huge problem I say those cars getting broken into and stolen. I actually was looking at some Kias, but then I heard about that. I heard they're really easy to steal, I guess. People are doing TikTok challenges of stealing them. I'm like, oh man. Maybe I don't want that. They better fix that. Did you bust your nut and were you out the door as Snoop Dogg says? Yes. Whatever you just asked me, the answer is yes to that. That is the unvarnished truth of the world. And anyone who denies it is a piece of shit and should rot forever in the dark and suffocating depths of hell. That's what I believe. TikTok challenges of cat theft, bruh. I wish I was dead already. All right, it's time to shut that. It's time to shut TikTok down. I don't mean to be the crotchety old man, but when people are going around stealing each other's cats, it's time to stop. It's gotten out of control. It has become a force for evil in the world. It's time for it to go bye-bye. I have a zit on top of my fucking hand, and it's super annoying. You have any idea how hard it is to get a zit on top of your hand? That's not a good spot. Come on. You must go now. Hey, money. Roman18 gave me $5 and says, here's money, TJ. Thank you, Roman18. You're the greatest human being in all of history. Do you know there's no verifiable record of a cock longer than 10 inches? Bullshit. I've definitely seen ones longer than 10 inches, man. You wrong about that. I seen it. I seen it. Hey, here's another one. Bulkier Writer 2 gave $4.99. Says Kanye is no longer a billionaire. This is the beginning of the end for his empire. I mean, he's just a dumbass. Like, who the fuck? Like, if you want to hate Jews, like, that's your business. Go ahead and hate them, I guess. But, like, was it really worth it? Like, was it worth losing all that money just to go out there and be like, yeah, man, these Jews? How the fuck was it worth it? It definitely was not worth it. It was not fucking worth it, dude. Just to talk shit on Jews. Like, goddamn, what an idiot. There's great variation in the standard cock. I mean, I've seen some fucking cocks that goddamn were definitely longer than 10 inches. Like, you just look at them and you know that fucking motherfucker is like, that's definitely bigger than 10 inches long. I don't know. Unless that's some CG shit. I'm seeing some fucking CG cocks that ain't even real or whatever. Did I ever tell you the time Arnold Schwarzenegger saved my life using his tank against an assailant? Yeah, you told me all about that, dude. That was one of the best fucking stories in human history. It rang true as fuck. I loved it. Loved it. Perfect. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. Out of 15. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you know, I'm looking at pictures of dudes that have laid their cocks next to like rulers and shit. And I'm seeing some that are very slightly above 10 inches, but I'm not really seeing anybody that's like, I have dwarfed the ruler. I have passed it up. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right about that. Anyway. They make fake rulers. Whoa. Fake rulers to make your dick look bigger. Amazing. Amazing. Show on stream, TJ. I wish I could. I don't have no objection to showing you on the damn stream. I don't fucking think there's anything wrong with it, but you know how the rules are and shit. Dick measuring contest. They measure from the top. I don't know. It was just like they had the ruler. It was like up against. It didn't look like they were like pushing it in or something. You know, it was like the common sense way you do it. You know, it wasn't nothing crazy. Left that ruler in the fucking dust, baby. Yeah, I mean, I still feel like there's definitely some dicks out there bigger than 10 inches, but whatever. It doesn't look like they get much bigger than that, though. TJ, what will you do when the insults become the driving force of innovation and all these... and there's all these videos of you spouting anti-Inuit sentiments. Oh, sorry, Inuits. I thought you said insults. Wait, let me read this again. TJ, what will you do when the Inuits become the driving force of innovation and there's all these videos of you spouting anti-Inuit sentiments? Well, obviously that world will never come, so it doesn't matter. Peyton Martin, was Chelsea a fan of yours before you guys met? Yes, she was. Yeah, she wrote me on Instagram and was like... You know, she was she said that there's something about she thought she was crazier than me, and then I was like, nah, I'm crazier than you, and then we like argued about it for a minute. My first TJ video was his 16-inch penis video. Amen. God bless them 16-inch penises. Oops. TJ, why did you steal all my weed? Because I'm fucking better than you, bitch. I deserve it more than you. You're a little bitch, motherfucker. And I need it more. I need it more. I need it more than you do. That's all that matters. That's all I know. That's all I know. What do you think of House of the Dragon? Man, can I'm thinking I'm getting sick of that question. Like, yeah. I don't want it. I mean, I got it. I was fine. I liked the show, but I'm tired of being asked about it. I've already answered it several million times. Do I need like an FAQ? Maybe when I start getting these questions like that constantly, I just need to put out videos like what I thought of House of the Dragon. I'd be like, hey, it was pretty fucking good, actually. Yeah. And then people be like, yeah, there you go. Now we know what he thinks. Now we know what he thinks about that. Have you tried to learn electric guitar? I tried to learn the violin. That's what I tried to learn. But I didn't. learn it because it's too hard. And I'm not patient enough. But I think one day, I need the ability to devote big old swatches of time to it. And I just don't have them right now. I have too many other things I'm doing. Too much other shit going on. Maybe in retirement, you know? Turn 60. Like, all right, I've accomplished whatever the fuck I'm going to accomplish in this life. Now I'll learn to play the violin until I die. And there you go. That's why you need more stream content ideas so you can avoid FAQ stuff. That's why you can't do too many of these in a row, because you'll eventually get so sick of the same questions. But yeah, I definitely need to do some real streams. This is just kind of like keep me somewhat engaged with at least a portion of the audience. But I definitely need to come up with some shit that's actually like engaging people out there. That's like, I don't know. I need to come up with some stuff that actually gets views, because I keep doing this self-indulgent shit, and it's like, you know, it pleases like the small portion of the fan base that's like super into just like, yeah, TJ, but it doesn't really please people who are looking for something that's more like topical and worldly. So I need to figure out how to please those motherfuckers. But the problem is I don't care about what's going on in the world. So you know, that's the difficulty I face. But I'll get it. One of these days, I'll find the balance, damn it. I have a subject for the stream. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. But I don't care about subjects. But I'll have to pretend to. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Uh-huh. Yeah, the news channel. Learn the fiddle. You know, the fiddle and the violin are the same instrument, right? That's not different than the violin. I would love to do stuff that's like more like, yeah, I mean, I'd love to do like a BDSM channel or like a fucking, you know, something like that. But, you know, YouTube just sucks. I can't believe there's not a fucking viable alternative to this garbage yet. Like, motherfucker, please spare me this fucking boring shit. I wish I lived in a less dull world. Would you consider reviewing Halloween Ends? Maybe I should, because it seems like people are very curious about it. I don't know why there's so many people who want to know my take specifically. I don't ever feel like I've ever put it super strongly out there that I love the Halloween movies. I mean, I definitely have talked about them a few times, but yeah, I don't know. It's only dull because you never get out. Never get out of what? Do dudes hate Rob Zombie because he's got actual edge and not just Ethernet clout? I think that people hate Rob Zombie. I don't really feel like people do hate Rob Zombie, honestly. I don't know. Like, people hate on this new Monsters movie because it's just like really dumb, but other than that, I've never really heard people talk too much shit on Rob Zombie, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just running with the wrong people. You know what I mean? I really don't. I wouldn't have asked a clarifying question if I fucking got it. I wouldn't just like play dumb like, oh, what? No, I'm genuinely dumb. Explain. What's your reaction to the first British Indian Prime Minister? I don't have one. Yeah, that's the problem, is every fucking time an alternative platform of YouTube shows up, it's just like gets filled instantly with Nazis. And then it's like, oh, God damn it. Can we have a place that's just like, you know, not as oppressive as YouTube, but just oppressive enough that there's not a bunch of Nazis on it? That'd be cool. That's the platform I'm looking for. Uh-huh. You're a homebody, you said yourself. Lil TJ, not playing dumb. I mean, I get out there. I get out in the world. I don't know. I was out earlier today. I went to a plant place, like a greenhouse. Looked at some fucking plants and bought a plant. And I went to fucking stupid ass Walmart and got some stuff there, some spray paint to spray my table because I'm spray painting my table black and my chairs black and red. Hey, Money. Bulkier Writer 2. Do you think the Russian dictator will use nuclear weapon in Ukraine? I tend to think it's pretty unlikely, simply because it's just like really hard to put that genie back in the bottle. And, you know, it would obviously incur so much like backlash and outrage and stuff, and it really risks an escalation that no one would be able to control. So I tend to think people would not make that decision lightly, but who knows? You know, the problem is when you have societies of that size that are still based on the whims of a like leader. You know, that leader can become deranged and do crazy shit. You know, all it takes is one psycho motherfucker in power to be like, you know what, fuck it, Armageddon, and you know they can pretty much do it if they have nuclear weapons at their disposal. So, I mean, that's obviously a dangerous thing, but I don't know that Putin is that guy. He doesn't really strike me as that, but who knows? Once you master the violin, TJ, you'll be ready to face the devil. Yeah, obviously. I mean, that's what I'm practicing for. Gotta fucking win that fiddle of gold. To be honest, the devil's soul in that song isn't even that impressive. I wish you were... If you weren't a mod, I would fucking time you out for that. Can I time out a mod? I guess I can. You're going to time out. Don't fucking criticize the devil's goddamn fiddle solo, dude. The devil fucking rocked that shit. You're insane. You've lost the plot. You've lost the goddamn plot. I want your presence out there in a professional way. I want to see you in power. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. The problem is that I can't getting power through the conventional means of the system isn't going to work. Because I've looked into it. The power of like the presidency does not really have the power to fundamentally change the society around it. Like, you're like sworn to uphold the Constitution and shit, and you know, you can be penalized for acting against it. So that pretty much rules out any sort of reformation of, you know, this country. You know, there's no way to like, you know, actually transform it through those means. It has to be from outside of that. And that's really more difficult. I mean, certain elements of the Constitution are good ideas, but, you know, like anybody who thinks like, wow, we obviously set up the ultimate system of governance here, and wow, no critiques, nothing bad about it. It just works. I mean, that's just clearly not true. There's definitely problems that we, you know, I wish we could address. Blaze Ty? Is that how your name is spelled? Money for Teej. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. Kiss your ass. Etc. I don't even think there is a plot. I don't think there's a plot to have, to be honest with you. I prefer the term king. How can a U.S. citizen vote for Lula? I don't know. I don't even know who that is. Is that like someone running in like Brazil or something? Give TJ money. Moving is hard. Krista makes a valid point. What are your thoughts on modern Mortal Kombat? It's fine. Like the games. I mean, they're actually kind of fun to play, and you can still just kind of button mash and do cool stuff with them. So, you know, you don't actually have to know the moves, which is fun. You know, you can look up a move or two and spam it. That's fine. Which I like to do. My favorite thing in a fighting game is just to spam one move over and over again and kick the ass of the person who's trying really hard to have like a variety of moves, you know? Like just corner fuck them with some crazy move. I learned like, yeah, this cheap ass move, I'm just going to spam it until you're dead. And it works way too often. Did you ever play any Twisted Metals? Yeah, I never really liked those that much, but they're a cool concept. But I never really got too into the games. I don't know. I was never good at them. So it's hard to really like something you're not good at, you know? If there's an activity, you know, even if you kind of like the idea of it, if you're not actually good at the activity, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, yeah, this is fun. You know? Yeah, E Honda as my street, just like spamming his like normal like weird punched blah 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 blah. I can't tell you how many people I've like of like genuine skill in that game I've fucked over by just spamming that attack over and over again and doing literally nothing else. It's really hard to fucking block and shit. Have you played the Half-Life games? No, I haven't. You know, I'm not much of a gamer. People know this about me. Many of them do anyway. Did Peyton do acid? I think he's like on some kind of Delta 9 shit or some kind of bullshit. So yeah, I guess he did something. Peyton's trying to like slowly but surely become not lame, I guess. Peyton is acid. It's so funny how people get mad if you spam the same move and win. Well, that's what I like about it. You know? I love spamming the same move and just beating them and then being so fucking butthurt. Because they're like, they've put all this effort into trying to like have an actual like skill set at the game and like learn all these maneuvers and shit. And it just lets them know what a waste of fucking time all that was when you just spam the same attack over and over again and just like corner fuck them and there's nothing they can do. And they're just like trying everything and they're trying to block and they can't. And they're trying to fucking do their special attack and they can't. Because they're just getting juggled with you know, I was like, oh man, fuck. Honestly, that's shit on the game devs if it's possible. Yeah. Maybe. If you fight good players, they'll get through that spam shit real fast. Yeah, I don't know. Probably if you play like a top-notch player, but like honestly, like even people who like are pretty good and think like there's no way that would work on me, you'd just be surprised how often it fucking does. I'm not saying like I've spammed the E Honda thing, and there have been people who could definitely fucking still like manage to win and shit. But like, honestly, you'd be fucking surprised at like just how fucking good you have to be to win against someone who's just spamming that nonstop and just like relentlessly staying on you, especially if they get you fucking backed up. There's not a whole lot of response, but yeah, I mean, like if you're talking like a top-notch professional level fucking player or something, obviously they'll be able to get out of it. But, you know, honestly, I don't know. I bet if you tried to run a local office with half online campaign, you'd get further than you thought. Honestly, your recent Amazing Atheist Connect is gold for campaign rhetoric. Yeah. Yeah, the Chun-Li leg spam is a good one too, but I always like the E Honda one because then you're getting your ass kicked by a fat dude, which is also fun. Do you still play games? Not really. I'm not really into it. It's not really my thing. It's like TJ's got lice. No. I just have like a fucking thing on the back of my head that's like really fun to pick at. But I shouldn't do that. So I'm going to try to resist. Yeah, Peyton is fucking tripping balls. Peyton's probably not even on anything. He's probably just like fucking sitting there like, this'll get their attention. Wow. He's probably just like totally stone cold sober, but like, this is what a high person would do. I am the next big thing on YouTube, TJ. Dope. More power to you. I am the future. You are the past. Cool. Life is a game and I'm losing it. I'm certainly not tripping. Your name is Trip McAllister. You got to do it. You gots to do it, buddy. Peyton is watching Ben 9 right now. I hate autocorrect. Why? The future is now, old man. No more house fires these days. Oh, yeah. We're no longer just burning down the houses. We're burning down the earth itself, god damn it. The entire world shall burn. No more house fires. No more piranhas. No more nothing. It's about time someone did something about the world. Yeah, burn that motherfucker down. Burn that stupid piece of shit to the fucking ground already. Scorched earth, bitch. Nothing left. Everyone's fucking dead. Dead. I'm tired of all this bullshit. It's time to kill them all. No, TJ. I am your father. Yes, yes. Search your feelings. You know it to be true, TJ. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yeah, bitch. You know it. I know it. We all fucking know it, okay? Anyone who doesn't know it is a stupid piece of shit. You claim you know it? Prove it. Prove you know it, bitch. Know it with your fucking heart and soul. Know it to the very core of your hideous goddamn being. Oh, yeah, the mass poisoning is probably not too far off. You know it. You gotta do what you gotta do, you guys. You gotta do what you gotta goddamn do. People might not like it. People might talk their shit. But you gotta accept it. I don't know shit. I have been humbled by a terrible movie. Yeah. I mean, it's a real piece of shit. There's nothing you can do, you know? You see it. You don't even want to believe it. You want to believe, like, man, there's no way. There's no way it's going to be that bad. And then you see it and you're like, oh. Well, goddamn. I mean, it's not the worst Halloween movie ever made. But, man, it just seemed like we were going to get something better, didn't it? It seemed like, you know, we had something good coming to us and then that. So, oof. Peyton's losing his shit. Peyton needs to go to the sit down corner. Goddamn autocorrect trying to control my words, man. The worst Halloween movie I've seen in recent memory. Yeah. I mean, it really is stupid as fuck. TJ, how would you respond if Peyton told you had sex? I know he was lying. Just like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't, Peyton. Oh, boy. Stream forever. Okay. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. That would be pretty crazy. Just start streaming, people be like, hey man, TJ's been streaming for the last fucking 82 hours. He's looking pretty ragged. Just be like, Is that how he actually sounds? Because I want to believe it is. Not really. That's not Peyton's real voice, but that's the voice of Peyton's soul. Show feet. You show feet, motherfucker. F Jim Carrey, do the show, TJ. Do the TJ show. Sorry, I'm transposed shit. I dyslexia it a little bit. DFF request, Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, we could maybe do that. Didn't Netflix already do a pretty comprehensive thing on that? I have no idea how to actually play a harmonica, so there's no way I could actually play a song. I bought snacks just now and the total was $6.66. Oh my god, you're the devil. You are the devil. I bought some stuff and it came up to $6.66, and then they asked me, "Oh, do you want to buy something else?" Like, no. I don't want to fucking. Why would I want to do that? It's like, oh, well, it's, bad luck. It's like, why would it be bad luck? Even if there is a devil, he's already on my side. It's all good. Who's the best modern female character? Your mom. I don't know. Let me think. I guess I could fucking actually think about it and try to give you a real answer. I don't know. Who fucking knows? I can't think of anything. Play us a song, you're the harmonica man. Thanks, TJ. Oh, it's your mom right there. Your mom's in here. Gwen Tennyson from Ben 10. Yeah, you go ahead, Ben. You go ahead, Peyton. Go ahead and hit it. Furiosa. Yeah, Furiosa was pretty badass. That's true. God, I feel like I have like a character in mind, but for some reason there's like a mental block getting me like where I can only see like the vagueness of it. You know, like when you have like just like you're like touching the very tip of the memory, but you're not quite able to actually like sink your fucking teeth into it. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. There are no good female characters. All the good characters are male. Just how it is. Sorry. Play Gangnam Style on the harmonica? Okay. Identical. It's fucking Gangnam Style if I ever heard it. Lara Croft. Lara goddamn motherfucking Croft, bitch. Yeah, you know it. You know that shit. You fucking pieces of degenerate loser ass shit. Yeah, Stripperella, dude. Best fucking female character of all time. You mean to tell me you fucking you don't know nothing about no Stripperella up in this bitch? That's the one. Female protagonist too fucking woke. Too goddamn woke, bitch. Too goddamn fucking woke. Kim Wexler from Better Call Saul. Yeah, she's pretty good. I also like Rhaenyra Targaryen from the new fucking House of Dragons. I can never remember how the fucking title of that goes, but she's fun. Stripperella should have defeated Thanos. I mean, that's just like, yeah. My head, that's already how it is in my head canon. I don't even know about whatever the fuck that shit was that they showed. You mean, to me, Stripperella is the true savior of the day. Gotta be gravelly, jacked white men or it's woke. I have a dark past. Wow, this guy's cool. TJ, can I have a Dogecoin handout? No. Money! Rick Nick. Based city planning channels. Not just bikes is based. City Beautiful is based. Climate Town is based. And City Nerd is based. Cool. So there you go. Some, I guess, based city planning channels for you. Princess R said something and then thought better of it. She's like, no, never mind. I'm actually not going to tell you that. GRRM seems to be the only mainstream author writing incest these days. What has this world come to? I think Princess Carolyn deserves an honorable mention in the Nest modern female character discourse. I guess you mean best. But yes. Yeah, she's good. What is happening? All of your thoughts are becoming nightmares, and all of your nightmares are becoming real, and all of your reality is oh shit. Well, okay. Can I hello? This is ground control to Major Tom. All right. That was cool. The man's gone mad. He's gone insane with power. TJ, tell the audience about how you said that I am your favorite viewer in Instagram DMs. That's true. I mean, you came to me and probably like sent me a giant ass or something. And I was like, you're the best viewer. And you're like, yes, yes. We control the vertical. We control the horizontal. We control everything. We even control your big, fat, floppy fucking titties, bitch. Oh, yeah. You know how it is. Ah, yes, explosive diarrhea. How long did it take Chelsea to do the collage behind you? It took a while. I mean, you know, I couldn't tell you the exact amount of hours put into it or something, but it definitely took a good long time, you know. It was many sessions of, you know, took a long time to collect all the images she wanted to use, took a long time to figure out exactly how she wanted them to fit together. Her process of making a collage is, you know, very detail-oriented, so it took a long time to, you know, glue them all on there and, you know, make sure that they were all, you know, there's no little air bubbles and stuff. So, yeah, man, it took a good long time to make it. You know, she definitely put a lot of real work into it. I couldn't tell you exactly. It took you 3 months, but I mean, I'm more interested in like how much of that time was actually like, you know, like raw labor time. I would say probably like, I don't know, like 80 hours maybe sounds right. I don't have that kind of follow through respect. Yeah. What would your collage be, Peyton? Peyton's collage would just be like a picture of Ben 10 stapled to a plank of wood with some jizz on it. Like, I made a collage, sir. It's like, oh yeah, that's real good, Peyton. Chelsea's doing fan-fucking-tastic. Probably 80 hours. Yeah, that's why I was thinking. Something like that. It's definitely in that ballpark of that. Like, it's somewhere from like 60 to 100 hours, probably. Like, wrapped up into that. Peyton's literally like, well, I don't know if he wants me to say that. Peyton's got a project going on about Ben 10 that's like, goes way too far. I'll just say that. But I guess I shouldn't reveal it because it might be something that he like wants to keep in the down low until it happens, or if it happens or whatever. Does he non-ironically call you sir? He did when he worked for me. I mean, he still kind of does. Like, he does like some episode research and stuff, like on a like per DM basis. But when he was like working as my assistant, he did call me sir, which was kind of weird, but whatever. I just let it happen. Ben 10's Red Twine Corkboard Conspiracy. Oh, yeah. That's true. How goes the most legendary book of all time? I don't know. I have the... For a while there, I was too busy moving to write much of anything. Last night, I got the writing bug. I didn't work on my novel, but I wrote like a weird little short story that didn't really have much of a plot to it, but I don't know. It like had some interesting character shit. It was more just like me messing around and trying to like, I don't know, get back into the habit, get some of that stuff that's inside to come out. But, you know, I don't know if that sounds sexual or scatological. I guess for some people they're both. But anyway, yeah, I definitely want to start working on that again. So, yeah, it's probably about time to fucking write another 20 or 30,000 words into that fucking thing. Maybe I'll get the first draft done on the next run. Do a pizza chain tier list. No. TJ's book will come out in 2069. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of other shit going on, man. If I could just be free to work on nothing but that, I'm sure I'd probably be on like book 3 by now or something. But because I'm actually not a very slow writer. I mean, I can write pretty fast, but you know, when you got all this other shit going on. But now I've moved. So once this house is set up, I think, you know, should be able to fucking get some actual writing done. That'd be nice. I've written Zootopia fan fiction and I got 100 upvotes on the forum I posted it to. You the man now, dog. You the man now, dog. Yeah, at least I'm not as slow as George R.R. Martin. And that motherfucker actually has nothing better to do. Like, that's his main fucking gig. And he still can't get that motherfucker out, so save your shit for him, man. You know what I mean? This fanfic better be smutty. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You bet your goddamn ass, motherfucker. Make Ben 10 a character in your novel. No. I'm pretty sure there's, like, rules against taking established characters that are still copywritten and putting them in monetized works. But maybe there isn't. I don't know. I don't really know what the rules are on that anymore. George R. R. Martin was at a film festival today where a short film I scored premiered. Yeah, you need to tell his ass to fucking get the fuck out of the damn film festival. Go write his fucking book already. I was at an Amazon warehouse across the country. Oh. It sounded like you were there. George will almost certainly die before finishing A Song of Ice and Fire, if he's even working on it at all, which I doubt. That's awesome. Thou art my God, how great thou art, how great thou art. Art thou, 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 thou. You figure with all these fucking, like World War III fucking paranoia, there'd be a fucking World War III movie already. You got fucking World War Z before you got World War III. Just like make a movie about World War III already. There's always like shit, like movies like, yeah, the aftermath of World War III. Like, show actual World War III, bitch. I want to see it. God damn you all to hell. None of you understand me, god damn it. Why? I feel like my icon pops out more than the rest. I mean, it does definitely stand out more than anyone else's in here. The stark black and white, you know? Because, like, most people's it's kind of hard to really see much of anything because it's so small, you know? Those icons get down so little tiny in the chat, but, you know. Yeah, just do one about World War IV. Icons for ants. I would love an accurate movie of Revelations in the Bible. Metal as fuck. That'd be cool. Yeah, just do like the Book of Revelations, the movie. All kinds of weird shit. Yeah, fuck all these pitiful world. We need a World War 27. Oh shit, it's World War 27 up in here. World War XXX, prawn parody. You got it, buddy. You nailed it. Well, I feel like things are winding down here. The eternal stream has come to an end. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love all you stupid pieces of shit, but I'm gonna bid you adieu. Yeah, Chelsea likes the Revelations idea. Put on this end screen, bitch. The end.